everyone. Today I am here at the Sandy Springs Library. My name is Marilyn Schuster, and we are going to be making for Maker Wednesday a lovely fall garland using leaf prints. This is probably what someone has done at some point in their lives, gone outside, enjoyed the lovely fall weather, gathered some leaves, and made some prints of them. So we are going to do that today. It's a craft that requires very little, and you'll just need some paper, craft paper, or this is cardstock, and this was regular letter size that I just cut in half. And you'll need some scrap paper too. So we've got that. You're going to need some paint. I chose brown because it shows up very nicely, but you can also use any color you would like. You can make different colors on the same leaves, swirl them together, get as creative as you'd like. So whatever color. But we have brown because it shows nicely. We're going to be using some string or some twine, whatever you have at home. You'll need a hole punch, or actually you could just make some holes with scissors. You'll need some sort of brush. A little foamy brush works really well, as does this little round one here, which I'm probably going to use. Scissors, did I say scissors? And also you're going to need some felt. Actually, you could probably use any kind of material. You could use crepe paper, you could use ribbons. The purpose of the felt is just kind of put some little pop of color between all of the leaves that are already so colorful and bright this time of year. And as I said, we're going to be using leaves. I picked out some nice green ones because they're still pretty pliable for making a print, and that's what you need to make a good pressed down print. Also, I just used this little one, which I found on the ground, and I'm not quite sure what it was, but this is a perfect time for family. It's a perfect family craft because it's wonderful to get outside with the kids and the family and identify some leaves. You could go for a walk, you could go to the park, whatever you would like to do to make it part of your day. And be sure to check out our resources that we'll be showing here on on various plants and how to identify them and trees in our area, because it's a great learning experience to teach your kids about what is outside around them. Wonderful thing. Okay. We're going to get started. This is a messy business, so you might want to put a little t-shirt over the kids. Whatever you're going to do, just make sure it's something that you won't feel bad if it gets all painted up. Okay, so I'm going to take a foamy brush, and I'm just going to take on a piece of paper, I'm going to dab the leaves. Now I've tried this with different levels of paint and different kinds of leaves, both on the front and on the back. And it really doesn't matter. They both have different kinds of, they both make different kinds of prints. With the little ones, what you might want to do is just put some, this is something since the kids can do it, you just put out some paint and let them dip the leaves. And that's a lot of fun for them. Okay, so what I've done here is I've just made that, covered that in brown, like you see. I'm going to take my cardstock here, and I'm going to just press it down, make sure it stays in place. I'm going to take a piece of scratch paper, that I have right here, and I'm going to cover it. And I'm just going to go all around it and press down and make sure that you get all those little pretty little veins and leaves and points on the leaf. I'm using a maple leaf right now because that's what we have at the library, and maple's always great for this time of year. So I pressed it all down, and let's see what happens. It's always a surprise, and that's what we're going to. Okay, let's see what we have. We're going to bring it out, and let's see. Oh, that is a beauty. Is that not pretty? Just gorgeous. Nature makes the best designs. Okay, now I like putting a couple of different ones. Sometimes you might just want one leaf on a print. You might want many leaves on a print. I like using a couple of different things to give a little bit of texture. This one I found on the ground. I have no idea what it's going to do, but I think it's going to look fabulous. So we're going to put that down and just get a little more paint. There we go. Okay, isn't that a neat little piece there? And I'm just going to put that sideways. Again with my scratch paper. I'm going to put it down and just rub, 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 rub all around it. Okay. This is a fun craft. And you know, it creates something that you can keep, and you might want to have the kids sign their names on it, maybe put a date on it, and that way you'll remember it. Let's see what happens. That's pretty cute too, and actually the one that went on the scratch paper is awfully cool. So we have a little print here. And I'm going to do one more. This is a hydrangea leaf. So let's do a hydrangea. They're nice and have a lot of nice texture on it. So I'm going to put that one on, just like that. Okay, and let's lay it down, nice and neat. Take our scratch paper and rub, rub, rub. And let's see what we get. This one's got lots of nice pronounced veins in it, so I bet it's going to be pretty. Okay, and the reveal. Ta-da! These are pretty cute. So, and I've got a little too much paint on there, but it doesn't matter. It's nice and pronounced and beautiful. So this one is wet, so we're going to set it aside. And then I'm going to show you how to assemble it. Okay. Okay. I've taken these that I made at home, and they're already dried, and I have punched holes in them. You'll need your hole punch, and you'll just want to go around maybe a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch in, maybe about 3/4 of an inch on the other side. Just put some holes. That's all you need. Okay. Then you're going to take your twine and you're going to string it through. Now what you want to do is start from the front with the twine and put it in through the back, just like that, so that you're covering up. You're not going to cover up your leaf so much. It's just going to be those little places on the side. As you can see. And we're going to do a short one today, just for demonstration purposes. And again, through the side here, out through the end. Whoops. Oh my. Okay, in through there, around, not covering up my print. Out that way. And we're going to take the very last one. We're going to do the same thing in this way and out this way. There you go. Straighten it out a bit. Is that not pretty? Okay, now we're going to add our little pop of color. So what I did was I took some colored felt, and I've got some yarn pieces here that I'm going to use for binding it together. These are about maybe a 1/2 inch by 6 inches, I would say. And you just take these, fold them in half, take a piece of your twine. I just happen to have this yarn, and it's a nice color, so I thought that would be very pretty to use. And you just put them together and tie right in the center. There And I even use this as part of the color that we're going to have and add to our leaf prints. So now these are all tied together and all ready to go, and you just put them in between all of your leaf prints. And the kids can tie these on. And you know, this is a fun thing for fall. It's a fun thing for like the holidays, the Thanksgiving, and a lot of pop to your mantelpiece or whatever you have that you would like to hang a garland from. Maybe over your window. They're just pretty. And as I said, you can have maybe the kids sign their names to them wherever they would like. Date them. Might be a nice thing to give grandma and grandpa or someone that is special. There's our garland. Now, wasn't that simple and fun? And you get to go outside. What a great way to get into the season of our cooler weather and enjoy being outside after this hot summer. So enjoy. I hope you'll have a good time making this, and thank you so much for joining us today. Bye.